Hello, it's lovely to see you again. Ingrid, can you tell me a little bit about the event and why you've actually set up the B2B Marketing Forum?
Yes, we set it up 4 years ago for the first time because we realized that there was no platform or place for B2B marketers in the Netherlands, or Benelux even, to meet and to be inspired and to talk about typical B2B challenges in B2B marketing. That's why we started. Once we started and it was tremendously successful, we couldn't stop it anymore. And that's why, we went on to the second one, the third one, and this year the fourth one.
But with no regrets?
No, absolutely not.
Good.
No.
And Shimon, can you tell me a little bit about the theme today? Why did you choose this particular theme?
Yeah, good question. The thing is that if you ask marketers over the last few years, what is your main challenge? They will all say lead generation. But if you look at actually what's happened after the lead generation, how do they work these leads throughout the buying process of a very long buying process? How do they integrate the work with sales? That's a lot of open questions. So this is where we felt there's a big hole in B2B marketing, is that how do you deal with leads once they become leads, and how do you convert them into customers, all the way from being actually a lead to work with sales and to actually have them converted into customers. So you're talking about insights in buyers, you're talking about mapping the buyer journey, you're talking about sales and marketing alignment, which is extremely important to be successful, lead nurturing, of course. So I thought it will be appropriate to talk about, since this is the big issue of this moment.
And it's the basics of marketing in a way.
Yeah.
It's like back to the, when we're thinking of a theme for today, we almost thought, let's call it back to the basics again, because it is about the basics. It's knowing who you want to sell to, and then, how are you going to do it?
Yeah, and we all see that actually a lot of people have difficulties in telling who their buying really is. Besides saying, okay, this is the title, that's a CFO from a small company or mid-sized company, and that's it. It's much more than that. And I think the problem begins when there is so many media, so many proliferation of different ways that they go and consume media. So how do I attract them? How do I engage them? And this is a big challenge in this moment.
Do you think that with all of the new challenges that are available to a marketer, that the choice is becoming bewildering, or do you think that it's becoming easier because you have more tools in your toolkit?
I think it's difficult.
Yeah.
People are struggling in our business because they simply don't know for sure what will work. And there's a group of people who still believe that the old ways work. And there's a group that think only the new ways work, and we tend to say you really got to think of a healthy mix. Yeah. But there's a lot of choice, and then there's technologies that you can use nowadays, and people really don't like technology. They don't like it. So how do you, how can you incorporate the technology when actually you don't really like it?
Yeah, but also don't forget also that the pressure on marketing in organization becomes even more than ever before, because they need to show accountability. They need to show what do they do with the budget. It's not anymore a black box. We give you the money, just spend it on whatever, and nothing happened. You have to show more accountability on your budgets, and you have to work more with numbers.
Yeah, I like what you said at the beginning when you were saying that it's not just about the budget, but it's showing the profit that comes from it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So actually, we believe that the new marketing is about converting the perception from a cost center, putting the money in a black box where nobody knows what you do with it, to the place where you actually can give all the evidence needed with numbers to show what was the influence of marketing on the revenue.
And to finish off, can I just ask, what was the best thing, the most exciting thing from today, or what is it that's going to stay in your memory?
I think a couple of things. I think the location is great. It's beautiful to be, next to the water and see the boats pass by and to see the people here. What I always like the best is to see the right audience here, all B2B marketing managers, and they're all here and they all look so inspired. So forget about the topics and the speakers. Of course, they're really important, and I think we chose the right theme, but the people around us, that feels like a real warm family almost now after 4 years.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think it's all about people, and I think I think Ingrid too, quite proud to take like almost 300 people, to take them one day out of their daily work, very busy work, and to engage with them throughout the day. I think that's a big achievement.
Right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Welcome.
you.